lot of tea today. We've got some crazy Kardashian news to share, some Kanye chaos. Is Madonna gay? We're going to get into that. Plus, slutty Halloween costumes, this cancel culture, that has gone real crazy, and some TEA-licious treats you are going to want to try. All that and more on this week's episode of Pop the Tea. Now, we're going to kick things off with some paparazzi talk, okay? Did Gisele Bündchen drop a subliminal hint as to what has caused her decision to pull the plug on her marriage? Well, let's just say that she left the praying hands emoji under this quote on Instagram that says you can't be in a committed relationship with someone who's inconsistent with you. And yeah, we all know how inconsistent Tom Brady's actually been, especially when he retired to just unretire. Seems like this marriage is going to be over sooner than later, and I'm pretty sure Gisele cannot wait for that. So Kim Kardashian, she did not get a warm welcome when she was at the LA Rams game over the weekend. They put her and her son Saint on the Jumbotron, and, well, this happened. Jumped on Twitter to defend her. One person said men are so effing lame, while someone else said being booed at a sporting event is a huge compliment. Clearly, she was unfazed by the boos because she smiled, waved, and blew a kiss to the crowd. Basically, she's like, hi haters, in true Kim fashion. By the way, Kim now has to get extra security for her kids at school because Kanye, in a nutshell, is crazy, as if we didn't know that. Now, where do we start? Well, Kanye revealed the name of his kid's private school numerous times, and Kim is concerned for her kids. I mean, anyone could just show up now and possibly try to harm them. Not to mention, Twitter and Instagram suspended Kanye after he made anti-Semitic posts saying that he would soon go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Now, his erratic behavior has gone way too far this time. He is spiraling out of control. The Holocaust Museum in LA, they decided to invite Kanye to visit so he could educate himself. Kind of have a feeling he's not going to go, but let's just hope that he can get the help he truly needs before things get way worse. So many people are outraged by what's coming out of Kanye's mouth, including Lizzo. Okay, she recently spoke out at her show in Canada about Kanye's comments that he made during the Tucker Carlson interview on her weight. Let's take a listen.
I feel like everybody in America got my motherfucking name in their motherfucking mouth for no motherfucking reason. Can I stay here? Who can I marry for that dual citizenship? Oh, it looks like everybody's gay up in here.
Now, although she didn't mention Kanye's name directly, we all know that's who that was directed at. In other Kardashian news, have you seen Khloe walking around with a skin-colored bandage on her cheek lately? Because when I saw this video, I was like, what the heck? Take a look. I was like, is she trying to channel an alien? I had no idea, but she finally addressed it, saying that she noticed a small bump on her face and thought it was a zit. Now, it never went away, so she got it biopsied about 7 months later and found out it was an incredibly rare tumor, and she had to have an operation to remove it. Now, she's definitely in good spirits because she did say that we'll continue to see bandages on her face, and when she's allowed to remove it, we will probably see a scar, but until then, she hopes we enjoy how fabulous these face bandages look. Gotta love Khloe, always making things funny, you know? Hopefully, I don't know, maybe she'll stop wearing the skin-colored bandages. Maybe she'll start turning it into like a trend of colored bandages. Who knows? When it comes to the Kardashians, anything is possible. I mean, you see here, she's got the white one on. That's probably right after the surgery. But in public, yeah, she was wearing the skin-colored bandage. But I have a feeling, in true Kardashian form, she's gonna come up with a way to create a look. Sort of like what Nelly did back in the day. Remember he had the Band-Aid on his face? Kind of like the same thing, but I don't see why. So it's been a month since Queen Elizabeth died, and Buckingham Palace has officially chosen the date of King Charles III's coronation. Now mark your calendars, May 6th at Westminster Abbey in London, he will officially be crowned king. His wife, Queen Consort Camilla, is going to be getting crowned right by his side. And all I want to know is, how do I sign up to become a queen? Oh wait, I already am a queen. Well, with that said, let's carry on, peasants. Leave it to Madonna to post this video on TikTok the other day. Is it me, or is she coming out as gay? And why is she so unrecognizable, right? Well, that video didn't go over too well with a lot of people because they're now accusing her of queer baiting. Basically, queer baiting is when you act like you're gay, but really you're not because you're just trying to gain attention. Now, here's the thing. We all know Madonna is known to be outlandish. I mean, she's openly kissed women. She's been married to men. She's dated younger guys. She's just Madonna. I mean, I wouldn't say she's queer baiting. I'd almost feel like she's still trying to find herself, if that even makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know. She definitely needs to find a new plastic surgeon, that's for sure, because I don't know. She's trying to change her looks. She's trying to change her gender love. I'm confused. And I'm not even confused, if that even makes sense. Anyways, we get closer to Mariah Carey's season, because we all know she is the queen of Christmas. Make sure you brace yourself, because she made this post on Instagram to let us know that she is about to release a children's book called The Christmas Princess. Now, it's the story of, you guessed it, little Mariah, and why she's not too happy that the holidays are coming. Although that doesn't sound like Mariah to me because she loves that the holidays are coming. Anyway, her Christmas fairy tale is going to be released on November 11th, in case you care. Blake Shelton, he's saying goodbye to The Voice. He recently said that next season will be his last. Now, he's been a staple on that show for the last 12 years and is the coach who's won the most shows, 8 to be exact. Wonder if this means that his wife, 𝗦𝗧𝗕𝗦𝗕𝗦𝗕, is going to be staying on his coach, or is she going to be bouncing too? All right, let's move on to a little pop star. Drake just celebrated his son Adonis's 5th birthday, and he let us in on his elaborate party. We gotta take a look at these pictures that he posted on the gram of the superhero-themed event. Of course, he captioned it, "Happy 5th to my twin." What a little cutie he is, right? Can't believe he's already 5. I mean, before we know it, father and son are gonna be out in the town double dating. Jeez, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we all know Drake is single, and we all been trying to find his phone number so that, you know, I could call him and he could take me to his show. Speaking of birthdays, Cardi B just celebrated her 30th in LA with a cabaret-themed party. Now, she was rocking a really sexy red corset, huge headpiece, and partied alongside her husband Offset, and of course a bunch of friends and family. Now, a few familiar faces that were seen include Chance the Rapper, Chloe and Halle Bailey, Jamie Foxx, Tiffany Haddish, and Karrueche Tran. Now, we also have to give it up to Cardi for breaking yet another record, because we were all pretty much introduced to her years ago when her song Bodak Yellow blew up, but it just went 11 times platinum. So congratulations to Cardi B. Oh man, this girl is just emitting money. Like, what the heck? Lizzo thinks it's about damn time to tell her story her way, which is why she posted this picture on the gram today to announce her new documentary, which is going to be coming to HBO Max. It's called Love Lizzo, and it's going to tell her story of being a star who broke new ground and became the movement the world needed just by being herself. You can look for it to premiere on November 24th. Swifties, listen up. It seems like tickets for Taylor Swift's not yet announced stadium tour, rumored to be going down next year, will supposedly go on sale next month. Yeah, you heard it here first. Like I've been telling you, her new album Midnights, which is coming out October 21st. That means everyone has her new album on repeat. They're all going to learn the songs, and it would only be fitting to just drop even more news the following month to get you Swifties excited. Now, the rumors about this massive stadium tour have, of course, been swirling, and when it comes to these super sleuths, they're rarely wrong. So I have a feeling Taylor Swift coming to a town near you next year. Rapper Coolio, who recently passed away, was cremated in a private ceremony, which were his wishes. Now, his close friends and family were there. His 10 kids, they're going to be getting some of his ashes put into necklaces, and each one will be engraved with a special message from their dad. Of course, a few of his closest family members, they're going to receive the necklaces too, and the rest of the ashes are going to be put in an urn. Now, as you know, he died of a heart attack 2 weeks ago. He was only 59. May he rest in gangsta's paradise. Anyway, let's get into what's poppin'. Halloween is the one day where you are allowed to be a slut. That is a fact, and that's also why so many costumes are made to be sexy, as they like to call it. Well, your childhood is about to be ruined because there are a few childhood icons that have been transformed. This year, you could find a sexy Mr. Rogers costume. Yeah, they're calling it the nicest neighbor costume. Now, remember the TV painter Bob Ross? Well, you could be the happy tree painter, rocking his afro. And if you thought that Buzz Lightyear wasn't sexy, well, things are about to change because there's the To Infinity Space Ranger costume. Now, what's going to be next? A sexy garbage man costume? A sexy exterminator? A sexy plumber? If you want to, check out some of these, what they want to call sexy outfits, you can go to yandy.com. When it comes to the Grinch, we all know him from Christmas, but things are about to change because a new movie called The Mean One is going to be coming out, and I'm hearing it's going to be gory and disturbing. So in this movie, the Grinch doesn't want to steal Christmas because he realizes that the true meaning of Christmas is blood. So brace yourself for nightmares. It's going to be coming out December 15th. So we've been so used to Instagram copying TikTok. It's about time the tables have turned because it looks like TikTok just released a new feature called photo mode. Basically, you could share multiple pictures in a post. You could add music and a pretty lengthy caption. My question is, though, when will Instagram and TikTok just get married and merge since they clearly can't outdo one another? They might as well just join forces instead of constantly copying each other. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Imagine having so much money that you just want to donate the extra. Not that any of us ever really have any extra, but this billionaire couple, they are donating $1 million each week this year. Yeah, you heard right. $1 million. Rob and Karen Hale have been donating their money across 52 nonprofits. And as of September, they've donated $28.5 million to 29 different organizations. Now, for the record, Rob, the husband, is worth about $5 billion. I mean, listen, this is really nice of them to do, but if I was his wife, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to put his money to good use. I'd probably buy a few houses, have walk-in closets in each one with my designer clothes, bags, and shoes. I'd buy a private jet, take my friends around the world. And listen, we'll be sure to give back to those in need in each country. I'm not that greedy. I'll help. But $1 million each week this man is giving? Hi, can I have some? Anyway, they say romance is dead, and I kind of have to agree. In fact, more and more Gen Zers are leaning towards situationships. And you know what that is, right? Basically, it's like temporarily committing to someone. It's less than a relationship, but more than a booty call. So it kind of lies between more than friends and a committed relationship, but not to be confused as friends with benefits, because that's when you're emotionally invested with the person. However, I'm already confused. Anyway, here's a better explanation.
We're going to talk about a situationship today. Well, this person could be addicted to validation. They might have a few situationships going on, and this person loves the fact that they're getting like hits of attention and focus and love from multiple people. And really, if you don't start solving these patterns and dynamics, you can end up having situationship after situationship after situationship, when really you would like to have a relationship.
Are you still as confused as I am? Yeah, because that's dating for you today. Seriously confusing. Nobody wants to commit. Nobody wants to put a title on anything. Everybody wants to have a situationship. I am going to be forever single, putting that out there. Unless Drake calls me. But then again, knowing him, he's going to want to have a situationship. So again, I'll just be single for life. There we go. Done. Speaking of Gen Zers, they have really gone a little bit too far when it comes to this cancel culture. Did you hear they want to ban a bunch of emojis because they are offended by them? Yeah, let me break this down. They feel the thumbs up emoji is rude and hostile, and it shouldn't be used in convos because they feel attacked. I'm sorry, what? So basically, they look at a thumbs up as being sarcastic and passive aggressive. That sounds more like a you problem, okay? Also making the list of canceled emojis, the red heart, because they feel it's the most inappropriate. How? The okay hand is on the list, a check mark, the poop emoji, the loud crying face, the monkey covering eyes, the clapping hands, the lipstick kiss, and the grimacing face. You want to know what I think? I think this generation is way too soft. They're a bunch of entitled crybabies, and if they don't learn to toughen up, the world is fucked. That's it. We're gonna move on to the things that make me happy, where we talk about TEA-licious stuff. Have you heard of Pancake Spaghetti? Because I'm about to break it down for you. It's gone viral on TikTok, and this time it was a dad who decided to take pancake batter, put it in a baggie, poke a little tiny hole in it, and then he squeezed out these long, thin strings. Kind of looks like those funnel cakes that you get at the fair. And ironically, the dad was calling them squiggle cakes, but everyone on TikTok chose to call it Pancake Spaghetti. Let's take a look. delicious does that look? You know, some dads really are creative. He suggests topping this creation with powdered sugar like you saw, or fruit, but feel free to use whatever you want. I will pick the syrup like you saw he put at the end. I'm all about syrup with that. Who wants to go try to make those now? Anyway, with the holidays right around the corner, holiday drinks are starting to make an appearance, and there's going to be a new adult beverage hitting liquor stores this season. Kellogg's are getting set to release 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗥𝗥. Now, it's their take on eggnog, which can be paired perfectly with their Eggo waffles. It's 40 proof, and looking at it, has my mouth watering. Now, if you want to see where you can get yours, just head to sugarlands.com/eggnog. I am all about dog-friendly restaurants, but leave it to someone in San Francisco to open a dog-only restaurant. Now, everything on the menu, strictly for your dog. They've got filet mignon tartare topped with poached quail egg. They also have beef liver flan in an eggshell with liver crisp. Sounds real bougie, right? Well, it is, because their 3-course tasting menu is going to cost you $75 for your dog. I mean, I'm all about treating my dog, but that is ridiculous. They do go on to say that for a few bucks, you can get your furry friend a doggoccino. With that said, I just say go to Starbucks, get a puppuccino. It's free. And your dog won't know the difference. It's a bunch of whipped cream in a cup. They want to charge you at this place, but Starbucks gives it out for free. Listen, Starbucks never gives anything out for free. They give out puppuccinos for free. So if you want to cash in on something free at Starbucks, just get yourself a puppuccino. Do we need to change the name of this spot to Spit-Filet? Because 2 employees at a Chick-fil-A in Memphis were fired after one of them was being seen spitting into the batter. Let's take a look.
Online now, a disturbing video going viral out of West Memphis. It shows a Chick-fil-A employee in the Mid-South doing the unspeakable in the kitchen. Take a look at this.
The secret formula right now. Oh my God.
Yeah, that video shows what appears to be an employee of a Chick-fil-A restaurant spitting in the chicken batter. Spitting in or appearing to spit in the chicken batter there. This video has taken social media by storm.
And they called it the secret formula. You know, this is why I'm not a huge fan of fast food spots, because you never know what goes on in those kitchens or who came into work in a bad mood. The audacity. Disgusting. Well, with that said, we're wrapping up today's show. Make sure you are subscribed on our YouTube channel so you get the notifications. Tap that little bell, Starr, aka Virtual. Also, make sure you get me on Twitch, Starr, aka Virtual. That's Starr with 2 R's on both, as well as TikTok and on Twitter. We could be friends. So if you're on those platforms, you know where to find me. And with that said, thank you so much for joining today. Have a good week. Bye.